Last night, May 16th, 2955, I was waiting for my brother at the new Babbage Spaceport. The Invictus launch week was in full swing, and we had rented a few ships just to goof around. Test them out, maybe take on a mission or two together, have some good brotherly fun, the kind of night we'd remember. So I waited and waited. I kept pacing back and forth in front of the metro exit gate, constantly glancing around, expecting to see him come running with that "sorry I'm late" face, but he never came. I called him, not just in-game comms, no, I really called him, on his phone, over and over again. No answer. Ignored. I was heartbroken. This wasn't just any player. This was my brother, my real-life teammate, my only crewmate in both the real world and the verse. And he bailed on me. I ended up just sitting on the cold floor right there in front of the metro gate, hoping, waiting, maybe he'd show up, maybe this was just a prank. But instead of my brother, a stranger approached. A random player walked up to me and asked, "Why are you sitting like that?" He wasn't mocking. He was kind, concerned. I told him I was just waiting for someone who didn't show, and in that tiny moment, a stranger's kindness lifted a bit of the weight off my chest. It reminded me that this game, this world, is full of real people, real emotions. Eventually, I decided not to waste the night. I stood up, brushed off the disappointment, and launched solo for a quick bounty mission. Nothing fancy, just a low-tier contract near New Babbage. Easy money. 60,000 AUEC. Not great, but not bad either. I landed far from the mission location, about 1,3 kilometers out, just to play it safe from the enemy turrets. I was cautious, smart, or so I thought. In the middle of the mission, I suddenly heard a massive explosion echoing through the frozen silence. My heart dropped. I ran back, and yeah, my ship was gone. Blown to scrap. 3 ships were hovering nearby, probably the culprits. I felt defeated, alone again. I opened global chat and typed for help, not expecting anything. No one usually responds, let's be honest. But then, out of the blue, a name lit up the chat, Grffin. He said, "I can help." I stared at the screen. Was this real? I quickly added him to my party. He asked, "You near New Babbage?" "Not far," I replied. "What are you doing there?"
"Bounty mission. Lost my ship. 3 unknowns in the area. No water, no food. Totally stranded." He said the words I didn't expect to hear. "Don't worry, I'm on my way." In classic Star Citizen lingo, he wrote IOMW. Took me a second to decode. In this game, people talk in abbreviations, Morse code, helmet flashes, anything goes. I thought he'd arrive in a simple Cutlass Red, a humble med ship. I told him I had no food or water, and he said, "I got a med bay, you'll be fine." But when his arrival marker got closer, something felt off, or rather, huge. Suddenly I see it. A shadow. A beast descending. An IDRIS-P, yes, an Idris. I froze, literally stopped moving, mouth open, eyes wide. Like witnessing a dream come to life right before your eyes. I couldn't believe it. The very ship I made a video about just days ago during the Invictus event, the crowned jewel, the star of the fleet, had come to rescue me. Me, a nobody, a stranded rookie. Grffin lowered the rear ramp under heavy fire from those nearby ships. The area was a hot zone. I ran beneath the massive hull for cover, bolts flying over my head. I scrambled up the ramp and messaged him. "I'm in." "I'm sorry," I typed. "I think I brought trouble with me." He calmly replied, "Lee, this is an Idris." With that one line I understood. He knew the risks. He just didn't care. I asked, "How did you even get this?" "I bought it, $1,500. My brain did a backflip. That's a month's salary where I come from. I was now inside a flying fortress that cost more than some real cars, and he came to pick me up, a stranger. I ran through the massive hangar bay, completely lost. The Idris is more than a ship, it's a city. I was laughing, crying, geeking out. "This thing's a maze," I messaged him. He guided me to the med bay.
treated myself, recovered, and asked, almost casually, "Want to help with a mission?" "Do you have any spare weapons?" I asked. "There's plenty," he said. He told me to get to the front nose turret. Again, I was lost. "Please guide me," I begged. "This ship is a labyrinth." He came down, showed me the way like a true leader. And before I knew it, I was manning a turret on an IDRIS on the second day after its release. No plan, no script, just Star Citizen magic. We flew into battle, taking on Polaris ships. Swarms of fighters, explosions lighting up space like a fireworks show. The IDRIS cannon, when it fired, shook my soul. That front laser? No idea what it's called, but it made the whole ship vibrate. Every shot echoed like a heartbeat in the middle of a cosmic war. But Polaris? That thing, it tanked the hits. Took round after round and didn't go down easy. I was shocked. We did mission after mission. I lost count. Grffin, my angel in the verse, never left me behind. He guided me, supported me, trusted me. He didn't just rescue me. He teamed up with me. And in those battles, in that huge flying city of metal and might, I didn't feel alone anymore. This is Star Citizen, not just a game, a universe, a community, a place where strangers become teammates, where kindness is stronger than UEC, where you can go from sitting on the floor at a metro station to gunning on the nose of an IDRIS in one night. They say the verse is cold, empty, harsh, but last night proved the opposite. The verse is full of stories, full of people, real ones, with hearts, with time, with kindness. So next time you're stranded, don't give up. The next chat message might just change everything. Thank you, Grffin. You made my Star Citizen dream come true.
Shields offline.